Ivory Coast, officially known as a Republic of Côte d'Ivoire, is a country located in the south coast of West Africa. It borders Guinea and Liberia to the west, Burkina Faso and Mali to the northern side, Ghana to the east, and the Gulf of Guinea to the south. The area became the protectorate of France in 1843, and later on became French colony in 1893. It achieved its independence in 1960. Ivory Coast has a surface area of 322,463 kilometers square and the population of 28 million. The capital city is Yamoussoukro, while Abidjan, the largest city and former capital, remains the business center and economic hub of the country. According to the 2021 census, the population of Abidjan was 6.3 million, which is 21.5% of overall population of the country. Ivory Coast is one of the strongest economies in West Africa, contributing about 39% of the West African Economic and Monetary Union's (WEMU) GDP, and 25% of the Economic Community of West African States (ECOWAS) GDP. Ivory Coast plays a crucial role in regional trade, providing supply routes via its ports to the Sahel and broader Francophone West Africa. The nation is the world's leading producer and exporter of cocoa, accounting for about 50% of the global supply, primarily cultivated by smallholder farmers. Additionally, Ivory Coast is a major producer of coffee, palm oil, rubber, and cashew nuts. The country is granted by the nature, with fertile lands, vast reserves of fresh water, and some attractive large golden beaches, enhancing its appeal to visitors. The Ivorian government is focused on diversifying the economy by exploring and promoting its mineral resources, including the recent discoveries of gold, diamonds, oil, and gas, which hold the potential for long-term economic prosperity. Authorities are also prioritizing structural reforms to improve the business environment. Despite global economic challenges and regional instability, Ivory Coast economy remains resilient, with the International Monetary Fund, IMF, projecting growth rates of 6.6% in 2024 and 6.4% in 2025. Inflation has been stable, ranging from 3.9% to 4.5% in 2023. Ivory Coast has made significant strides in infrastructure development by investing and modernizing its transportation networks, including roads, ports, and airports, to enhance trade and connectivity. Major cities like Abidjan have undergone substantial modernization, with the development of new commercial hubs, residential areas, and improved public services. The key focus of this report is first, the transformation of Boulevard Valery Giscard D'Estaing, BG, which has become a strategic commercial axis, attracting numerous businesses and shops. This boulevard serves as a critical transit route. The second part of the report highlights a specific property located at a prime position on Boulevard Valery Giscard D'Estaing within Treichville area, strategically located near the Palais des Sports de Treichville, a venue for international sporting events. It explores the potential financial benefits of replacing a 600 square meter house with a modern, well-structured hotel. We are fortunate to have our house and land located next to the Boulevard Vg, as Abidjan City is divided by a branch of the lagoon. Treichville is connected to Plateau by two bridges: the Bridge Charles de Gaulle and the Bridge Félix Houphouët-Boigny. Given its advantageous location, such a hotel is projected to generate substantial revenue. Due to its unique geographic location in Abidjan, the VG Boulevard Valery Giscard D'Estaing has always served as a vital transit point between Airport International Félix Houphouët-Boigny and the various districts of the city. It remains the primary entry route into Abidjan. Consequently, the boulevard has consistently attracted heavy traffic throughout its years of operation. In response to this, 4 interchanges have been added in recent years, drawing numerous businesses and industries from around the world. This highlights the boulevard's strategic importance and the business opportunities it offers to both individuals, entrepreneurs, and companies. In summary, any hotel with an impressive structure built along the VG would be in a prime location, making it an appealing destination for tourists, business people, and travelers in Ivory Coast. The awesome transformation of Boulevard Valery Giscard D'Estaing (VGE) drew many businesses and shops along the axis. Businesses located all along the boulevard saw their turnover increase by 20% annually over the past 6 years. The main transformation of the area came through infrastructure investment, and especially the construction of the 4 interrail highway projects, 2 of which have already been completed, while the remaining 2 are close to being completed and expected to be operational by 2025. The 2 ongoing interrail projects currently being built are the following. The first interrail is located at Carrefour Akwaba and locally known as Ekanjour Akwaba. The Akwaba interrail is set to open up in November 2025. This project will be built on an adjacent field to Boulevard Giscard D'Estaing on the southern exit of Abidjan, leading towards International Airport Félix Houphouët-Boigny. The new complex will feature 2 bottlenecks and allow for the smooth flow of traffic in a very congested area. The second interrail project is located at the Grand Carrefour of Kumasi, known as Interrail of Grand Carrefour de Kumasi, slated for mid-2025, which aims to alleviate traffic congestion and enhance urban mobility by making smoother traffic flow. The already completed interchanges include the Marquerie Interrail, which opened up to the public 10 years ago and is connected to the bridge Henri Conan Betty, locally known as Pont Henri Conan Betty. And the second interrail that opened up last August 28, 2024 is the Ivoro-Japanese Friendship Interrail near the Celebre Company. The strategic location of the VG has led to the establishment of several major international business and leisure hotels. First of all, we have next to the Airport International Félix Houphouët-Boigny, the Radisson Blu Hotel just at the exit of the Airport International Félix Houphouët-Boigny for businessmen and visitors. Followed by the Ibis Styles and Azalai Hotels and Azalai Hotels in the Marquerie neighborhood, among many others. This boulevard carries on to the Palais de Sports de Treichville, where our house is located. The economic boom of the 1960s and 1970s, Côte d'Ivoire economic boom, known as the Ivorian Miracle, was a period of economic prosperity in Ivory Coast, fueled by several growth factors, including the rise in the prices of raw materials such as coffee and cocoa. Abidjan, the economic capital of Ivory Coast, transformed significantly, with high-rise buildings springing up in the business district. A new type of housing was also constructed to address the housing shortages in various districts. Treichville, a historic district, was among the beneficiaries of this new style of buildings. Under a new era of economic expansion, Treichville, in particular a commercial as well as a residential district, saw its population grow and reached its saturation point within a decade due to the numerous infrastructures on its territory, including the autonomous port, the railway station, the industrial zone, various companies and businesses, and office buildings. These buildings, which once had a proud and prestigious appearance, have fallen into a state of advanced dilapidation, insecurity, and neglect. These buildings, once glorious, have now been overtaken by age with a dilapidated appearance and are unfortunately often compared to boarding houses, especially due to the rapid evolution and modernization of the surrounding areas. Older houses in this area often become obsolete and unsuitable for modern living. Despite everything, regardless of the state of these buildings, they have the undeniable advantage of being located in the city center of Abidajn, right in the heart of the business district. It is precisely why we're drawing the attention of investors to take advantage of the location of our 600 square meter on the prime location near key tourist attractions of central Abidajn. This property of 600 square meter houses offers significant potential for redevelopment into a modern, well-structured hotel. Expanding the property to more square meters by acquiring adjacent land would meet the criteria for a project of 1,200 square meters with a lucrative opportunity to generate substantial revenue. Basically, this project's objective is to replace outdated structures with modern facilities that reflect current market demands, enhancing the area's appeal to tourists, business travelers, and other visitors. The proposed development would capitalize on the prime location near key tourist attractions, including the Palais de Sports de Treichville, a magnificent venue ideal for international events such as basketball, handball, and karate competitions. Additionally, the Chute de Treichville offers a stunning view, adding to the area's appeal in proximity to the Plateau Business District. Train station, and Airport International Felix Houphouët-Boigny via the Boulevard Valery Giscard D'Estaing. We are fortunate to have our houses and land located next to the boulevard. Our father never modified this house, however. Most of the neighboring houses have all undergone modifications. Consequently, they have utilized their space, meaning the remaining outside space belongs entirely to us. In total, the outdoor space, the space in the inner courtyard, and the space occupied by the houses itself total 600 square meters. In summary, the transformation of Boulevard Valery Giscard D'Estaing underscores its strategic importance and the business opportunities it offers. Developing a hotel in this prime location would attract a diverse clientele and contribute to the continued economic growth of Côte d'Ivoire. In Côte d'Ivoire, the tourism sector, in full expansion, highlights the country's natural treasures. From the idyllic beaches of Grand Bassam, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, to the lush forests of the Thai National Park and the verdant mountains of Man, Côte d'Ivoire offers an endless variety of landscapes and experiences. The country attracts travelers seeking adventure, relaxation, and authentic discoveries. All captivated by the warmth and hospitality of the Ivorian people. Whether you're looking for urban excitement, beach serenity, or outdoor adventure, Ivory Coast welcomes you with open arms, ready to reveal its 1,001 treasures. Come, let yourself be charmed by Ivory Coast, a country where the sun never sets on dreams.